Hey, we are here with Guy from CAM4. How are you? How's it going?
I'm fine, thank you. And how are you doing?
I'm good. Everything good. How are things in the CAM4 offices?
Like in all offices, I think a lot of homeworking people, but we are kind of used to this because we have a lot of offices spread around the world. So mostly we do remote meetings like this one, and we are used to this. So it's not really affecting usual business.
Okay. Oh, that's good. Guy, tell me a bit about how you started with CAM4, a bit about your history so we understand who you are.
Okay. So CAM4, I don't need to introduce, I think.
We'll be talking about it in a sec.
Yeah. In fact, CAM4 leadership, the management had already a long time the wish to have also an office in the Eastern European part of the world. Since I'm living here for about 11 years now,
Okay.
and being Belgium, European, and experience in webcam business, it has been a flirt for few times, few periods. Yes, we're going to do it. No, we're going to do it. When we will do it. And then the momentum just came in the right spot, in the right moment. And of course, it's to work for CAM4 and opening an office here in Odessa in Ukraine. It was necessity. It was a big need because lots of performers, lots of studios are also in the Russian-speaking part of the world. And it seemed to be needed because we have tremendous work. We are, with the team, we are all the time busy with Russian-speaking studios and performers. And it's a lot of appreciation because they were kind of the forgotten group.
Okay.
A lot of sites do not look in them how they should look.
What do you think separates CAM4 from other CAM sites? Like, is it more of a premium? Is it a freemium? And what are the specifics that separates CAM4 from other sites?
Well, the industry puts us in the freemium section. I don't really agree because a lot of our clients are European and a lot of European prefer premium. So CAM4, I think it's situated between freemium and premium.
Okay.
And in fact, all sites offer everything, right? So I don't like this categorizing about freemium because no, it's about the experience of the client. And of course, when we get awards, it's mostly best freemium site, blah, blah, blah. But I see it differently. We are everything.
Okay. So what do you think separates your platform for other platforms? What do you have and others don't have or have more of?
I think from the beginning in 2007, which is a long time already, CAM4 has always been open for everybody. Like many sites do not like Philippines, do not like Madagascar performers, etc., etc., or put a lot of rules and a lot of pressure on how it should be. And CAM4 is different in this because, let's say, everything is allowed, except the usual stuff, of course, but which we are very strict in also. That's normal, but we are open for about everybody. And this is the difference, really. There is nobody who cannot perform, and that's why we have so many performers online. Good. And we have all kinds of. We have the cuties, we have the weirdos, we have them all, you know. and it's one big bunch of many performers every day on CAM4.
How easy is it for a performer to start working with you? Like, what's the process?
Well, we have a little bit different registration process, but that's grown from the ages before.
Tell me a bit about it. How does it work?
In fact, you can, when you're registered, you can go online. And only after 6-7 days of broadcasting, you will be approved. But the approval you need mostly to get paid. So it's a different mindset. Like, you register and you can go online. This is what a lot of people like also. And the base of this is because also our clients can perform. You understand?
Okay.
So principle, it's very easy. Everybody can perform.
But how do you make sure that it's not underage people performing?
We have immediately an apart team is immediately on every first broadcasting. We have an age check.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, it's always possible that you are blocked from first minute. You know.
Oh, okay.
When this team spots you, we have this kind of questions all the time here in our office also. I'm blocked. Well, it's age check, and then we do a little age check, and you are open again.
Oh, okay. Well, let's talk a bit about what happened a few weeks ago. It was all in the news with the leak of information in the account. What happened? What's the truth? What's the tea? Tell me everything.
The absolute truth, and I can say this with 100% sure, there is no data leaked. There was a little problem with on the server side, and it was immediately spotted and immediately solved. Of course, in the industry, it's possible that this news had an own life, and they like to make it bigger than it really is. But I can assure everybody that there was no significant breach. Absolutely not.
Oh, okay. So the server now is good. Everything is solved. Everything is.
Yeah, in this industry, is like in all industries. I don't know, competitors or whatever, or somebody who wanted hot news started to spread
Bad people. You should be ashamed of yourself. Yeah, tell me a bit about what's new for CAM4. What are you guys up to? Have you been preparing something during this quarantine and everything?
We are always cooking in the kitchen, like every site, respectable site should do. Of course, we look at events in the industry. We search new things. We develop new things, but we always, at CAM4, we are very cautious. So we are not the ones who shout from the roofs, we have this new. In fact, we are always improving. Like now, the studio accounts, the performer accounts are being taken care of. This is finished and really good working. There has been a change in the directory. What is the directory? It's in fact what you see when you open the site CAM4. Many people inside CAM4 thought that we should more move towards preference. So default, you will get to see girls, right? Before this new directory, we saw everything. A lot of males, a lot of transsexuals, or
a
whatever.
lot of everything, okay.
Yeah, which was, again, the base of CAM4, but commercial, of course, if you put it default on female, we see it's improved, and when you open the site, it looks more attractive. Let's say like this.
Good.
But I understand also, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to ask now from the side of the performers, because we have models as well looking at this. How easy is it for a model to reach the top in CAM4, and what's the top? Tell me a bit about it. I'm not very familiar with the platform, so teach me like I would be registering for CAM4, starting to broadcast.
Well, again, I will start with the first comment, which is very important. I had on Summit the question, CAM4, it's like, you know, yeah, it's solid, it's an older site, it's stable and strong, but it's not like our preference. So we are, one guy said it's not sexy enough, but he meant about earnings, right?
Okay.
Because we have so many performers online, the average doesn't look so spectacular, but we have the top models, of course, like in all sites. Mm-hmm. For models, I would recommend try it, stay online for a bit, and be open, because a lot of models, you know, on whatever site, if they don't make a lot of money in 2 or 3 days, it's the motivation is gone.
Yeah, this is something that I've talked to. This is something that I've talked to everyone. Every model that is a top model, every site is saying, "Hey, you have to have patience. You have to have that." But is it something specific, some tools in CAM4 that she can use, or something, I don't know, to push her to the top?
We from our office, we always try to get more attention for new models, right? Mm-hmm. So we started this 1.5 years ago, this office, and what I heard a lot of when the first wave from the visits to the studios came, the information was like, guys, you should do something for new models. So we are working on a program. Of course, they get the new label, they get higher positioning, etc., etc. But it doesn't guarantee, you know, because we are worldwide, and an algorithm is really deciding where you are on the site. But we are working on a program to make these new models have more attention. Mm-hmm. Because I understand this, they are all impatient, of course. And again, this critic which came like, yeah, CAM4 is for us like site number 4, yeah. So a lot of studios and a lot of performers work simultaneous on other sites. Mm-hmm. And number 4, right? Okay, it's not sexy, but I again say it. We are solid, we are strong, and the ones who keep going, the retention is big. They make solid, good, strong results. Okay. And this is the only thing I can say to people. We are all the time helping or trying to help, but you should stay, of course. Mm-hmm. You should stay.
Is it something that you offer for studios when they want to join with the studio account and something? What are the specifics here?
We have in every region, we have bonus systems, right? So one of the things what I started with the office is a bonus to at least try us for 80 hours. Okay. So so she gets a model, or a studio gets a starter bonus, which is a nice sum.
What is that? How much?
$250, for example.
Okay.
Yeah, it's simply for the studio, because we believe that we had to do something to motivate the studios to at least try. Mm-hmm. But of course, we wait from them to be online 80 hours. In this 80 hours, of course, we do everything to make sure that it's payoff. You know, like we cannot just throw away bonuses, and we don't give it to everybody.
So does it work per model? Do they receive a bonus per model that has spent 80 hours, or how does the bonus work?
The bonus is given to the studio, and some studios use this for budget to recruit new models.
Oh, okay.
Or they share with the model, or they totally not share, but put it, invest in training or whatever, you know, like the usual stuff. Because also our Russian-speaking studios are getting professional and more
Yeah.
Romanian style. So
Okay.
the bonus is not just evident, you know, you have to earn it. I have to see you face to face, because this is our approach here. Or I visit the studio, or you come here in my office, because I want to feel who I have here, you know.
Yeah,
in this
absolutely.
industry, you know, it's easy to throw away bonuses, but if I didn't meet you, you will not get nothing.
Oh, okay.
Why? Again, because I need this feel, I need this fire in the eyes, like, yes, I want, you know.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, this is the approach what we choose for, and it's from experience. I'm 17 years in this business, so I know the minuses, the pluses. So I put it like this, and it works. It works.
That's great.
You have many, excuse me, you have many studios who get all this information. They go home, they start, and never ask me about the bonus. So
okay.
Yeah, that's the proof that it works, you know.
Absolutely, and it's about not being motivated by money, but being motivated by more than that, which is the thing, which is the most important thing. We have seen each other at Bucharest Summit. CAM4 has been one of our sponsors. What did you like, and what do you expect for this year to happen?
I hope it will be able to
oh, that's one.
to happen, yes, because well, we are in this situation all together. But what I liked about Bucharest Summit, and it stays in my mind, is personal touch. You understand?
Yeah.
And also the people like you and your colleagues, we organized a dinner in Bucharest, and really I felt like you cared, and this is the approach what I do the same here. If you show your care for people, money is already on the second thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. And the second thing what I so much like about Bucharest Summit is that it stays it's about doing business. So pool parties and parties is nice, but the amount of money which a site or a company invests in such summit, it's about doing business, right? Let's not forget this. And I have this feeling with Bucharest Summit, and for me, it's one of the favorites because it's strict, it's normal, it's good organized, and I feel this care, and that's what I like.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, and on behalf of my team, I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, Guy, to end this, do you think we've been through Corona? Some countries are open now, some are not. What do you think we should all learn from this pandemic that we've been through?
Yeah, to take less for granted.
Okay.
We live 120 kilometers per hour. You know the drill. We should not take all for granted. You see what can happen. Aside the complot theories and so on.
Yeah.
It's happening, and you forget complot theories when somebody next to you gets the disease and dies, maybe, you know, and it can affect all of us, and we should more remember to live. This is my experience with this.
That's true. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
It was my pleasure, really.
Thank you. It was awesome, and I hope to see you soon.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye.